Hey guys, what's up? It's Kahoob here. So today I'm going to be doing a video review of the M2 Pro miner, the MXC miner, as I've been having it up and running for about 2 weeks now. At least, let's see, 2 weeks as of today. So let's just get into this video and see where my profits are looking like and all that. All right. So first things first, this is where you go to buy the M2 Pro miner. It's matchx.io. The cryptocurrency it uses is its own MXC that it mines. It's at 2 cents, almost 3. It was 3 cents not too long ago. I think in the past like 2 weeks actually. Yeah, it was a little over 3 cents. Ever since the whole market of crypto crashed and all that, with Bitcoin going down to like 42,000 or whatnot, we can see it's at 2.5 cents or whatnot. So it's a little lower, a little closer to 3 cents than it is 2 though. And yeah, that's basically it for the coin. All right, so I'll have this link down. I'll have all these things linked down in the description. So that is MXC token. This is the M2 Pro miner. This is what it looks like, and it does not come with a fourth antenna because I think that's for 4G. And so I only have 3 of the antennas, and there's really no need for the fourth one for any type of profit. But if you want to, expand the data network and be a part of the ecosystem that it's trying to create, right? An IoT global data network, then it's time to join the global movement. So the purpose of what the miner is actually doing, if you want to be a part of that movement, then you might want the 4G just to help with that adoption. So they don't have it out right now though. Another thing is, make sure to let me get the screenshot up. I think it's right here. Make sure to use the discount code MATCH50 if you are going to buy one, because you'll get 50, I think it's euros that it's in. So you'll get a discount of 50 euros off your purchase. So that's a high amount, honestly. In US dollars, I think that's like 60 bucks or something. I don't know. Let me look that up really quick. Oh, that was my hydro flask. That reminds me of a stream I did one time when I spilt water. I think I have a hydro flask now. All right, 50 euros to USD. Let's see. Okay, that's like almost 60 bucks. So that's a really good discount to miss out on. $60 worth, that's amazing. All right, anyways, enough about that discount. Okay, just remember to type in match50. If match50 does not work, there are other discounts out there to get you $50 off as well. All right. So the one thing that you will need to do when you get the miner is get the DataDash app. There'll be a QR code to scan and all that in the packaging, and they give you it. It's really easy and simple to set up. Here's a couple cool things though about what exactly it's doing and all that. I'm gonna go into the app also of DataDash and what it looks like and all that. So the cool thing here, I'm gonna have this link down in the description as well. It's what is Internet of Things, right? IoT. Because I didn't really know. I've heard about it here and there with Helium and then MXC and some other things. But I recently heard that there was going to be sensor fees where if you have the M2 Pro miner, not only will you get $11 per day mining an MXC token, but you will also receive sensor fees. And so sensors will connect to your machine and then you'll get rewarded for it. And so I was kind of confused, like what sensors or what exactly does that mean, or what is my miner doing exactly, right? The first video, the best one, is to learn what LPWAN is, right? Or LP1, however you pronounce it. I think it's low power wide area network. So, this video is a perfect explanation. He does it, non-technical, very layman ways, or whatever. I forgot what the word's called. Layman. All right. Anyways, the IoT part is really cool because this thing in the middle right here, this black thing, that is a gateway, which that is the same thing as an M2 Pro miner, is a gateway. So if you look at it here, these are sensing devices like sensors, and they connect to your gateway, and then they upload to the cloud and all that. So these sensors right here will pay you to connect to your gateway to then upload it to the cloud, like all the data and all that. So that's where the fees and the money will come from, the extra on top of the $11 per day. So I'll have these 2 videos linked down in the description. Make sure to use the discount MXC. And it'll be the DataDash app, which I'm about to go into right now. I think I can shrink this. Okay, so there's a lot of things right here I gotta show you guys. So this is what the app looks like. On the very left side, we can see this is the miner section. If you click on the miner section, it'll bring you to here. So as of right now, I have 4,711.3 MXC tokens. So I know you guys probably just want all the good stuff and the details. So we're gonna go and enter that in. And I took the screenshot today at 11:40. It's already 1:07 though. So this is like 2 hours ago. So it has changed a bit, but let's just see. 4,711.3. So that's almost 120 bucks. So, and that's been in the past 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, 120 bucks. Now if we take a calculator out on that, 120 divided by 2 weeks, which is like 14 days. Yes, it says $8.57 when I'm saying it gives you $11 per day. But the thing is, you have to look at it just even from a 14-day perspective, right? It was at 3, so 3 cents and then 3 after that, right? And then it crashed all the way down to 2.5. So if you see how far it dropped, it's dropped quite a bit in the past 14 days. I think it's dropped down 25% in value. So what is this? If you do plus 25% or something, and that gives you 10.71. So it's somewhere around there, because I think I officially set it up last week, or not last week, on September 11th, a Saturday, around like 4 p.m. when it finally got going. And right now it's 1 p.m. on Saturday, the 25th of September. So it hasn't been exactly 2 weeks or 2 full weeks. So this is a little inaccurate as well. But yeah, it's giving me like $11 per day mining. And they did say that no matter the price of MXC, each day you should receive around $11 as of right now at least. And now that you know that, there are a few things to know about this miner, right? You're maybe wondering, okay, this sounds like a really good deal, especially with the $50 discount or $60 US discount. And it's really easy to set up. Oh, and you're probably wondering about the electricity costs. It uses, I think, like 5 watts of electricity, the same as the light bulb. So whatever your light bulb cost you to run throughout, I mean, obviously a tiny bit more expensive because you don't have a light bulb running 24/7, because you usually have it off at night for like 8 to 10 hours. But other than that, it's going to cost you like less than $5, probably less than $1 in electricity throughout one full month. And because it's plugged in, you can do Wi-Fi or you can do Ethernet. So mine's plugged in Ethernet. And the miner right here, you can see it has 100% uptime. It's been running. I only have one miner, and there's a few things that are going to come into fruition, like come into reality soon, I guess. I don't know, that are coming soon. The GPS, the altitude, the orientation, the proximity. These are all things that will matter about your health and your miner health and your daily profits, or how effective your mining machine is. Now, as I did tell you, I have 4,711 MXC tokens, right, that I'm adding to my fuel. My fuel tank's going up, it's mining it and all that. If I withdraw any of that, then my fuel goes down, therefore my health goes down, therefore my mining revenue cuts like in half almost, or 7% down, or so. I think it's actually cuts in half. The 7% down is actually something else that's going to come into existence soon, which is the GPS. The GPS section is for the distance between miners. Right now, you can have 2 miners right next to each other. It's not going to affect your profits, but in the near future, it will. It's going to be, if you have one within 50 meters of your area, or 2 within 50 meters, then your profits will lower down by 7% on each miner. Now, let me just go over these other ones really quick before I go into altitude, orientation, and proximity. So the device, this section on the bottom right is going to be for the sensor fees when they come into existence. At least that's what I was told. And this is just the wallet section. It says I have 0 because the fuel and your wallet are 2 different sections. If you withdraw from the fuel and put it into your wallet, that's it'll lower your daily profits of mining. So don't do that. Another thing is, these are the frames received and the frames transmitted. With this weekly packets and the frame receives, if you're wondering why is it going up and down like this, it's because of how many sensors are connecting to your gateway and using your gateway basically. And MXC doesn't have it currently active, so it's mostly picking it up from Helium network, and those sensors are connecting to here. but soon MXC will have their own out where you'll get paid sensor fees for these data packets right here. And this is just the wallet section. If you click the little detail section on here, the little arrow, it brings you into this where it gives you option to stake MXC token, but you can't stake your fueled tokens because that means you have to withdraw the fuel tokens and then your daily profits go down. All right, here's a few other things to look at, I guess, not necessarily keep in mind, but another section where it shows your health and your uptime, all your details, right? Another one over here is just the uptime. So this is kind of important to make sure that you're always looking in the app to make sure that your uptime is 100%. Obviously for today, it hasn't been 24 hours of today, so it's not up all the way. But this is just to make sure it's properly running and it hasn't failed or crashed or something bumped into it and caused it to unplug or something like that, right? Just to make sure it's going as it should. Let's see. And this is the data section for the weekly received frames and all that. And then in the middle, revenue is just how much you've earned throughout the days and all that. It tells you your weekly amount and your average revenue. And it looks like my average revenue is 2,430.2 MXC. So if we go into this, let's see what that's looking like at the current prices. I'm honestly not too sure why it's up and down like that. Or actually I do know why, because it's not basing it in US dollars, it's basing it in MXC token. So let's see, 0.20. So it looks like it's saying weekly amount, average revenue, currently at $61, but throughout 7 days it should give you $77 unless the token price goes down, obviously. The weekly amount, why it's going up and down, is because it's basing it in the amount of MXC tokens. So if the token price goes up, then you'll receive less tokens. If the token price goes down, you'll receive more tokens. So Friday I received more tokens, and then Thursday I received less tokens because the price was up. All right, let's see. Yeah, as you can see, they all say coming soon right here, and I'll go into the detail right now of what these all are. So I already explained what GPS is. It's just the distance between your miner and another one, and if you are within 50 meters, you get 7% less daily mining revenue on each miner. The altitude is basically just have it as high up in the air as possible. Personally, I have mine up on a roof, so try and do something like that. Don't keep it low on the ground. And it's also best to place it outside as well. With for GPS and altitude reasons, it's best to place it outside. If you can't, then just place it. I would think the same thing as what you do a helium miner. Place it at a window or high up on a window or something. Orientation is just making sure it's straight up and down. It's not like diagonal or all wonky looking like to the side or anything. So make sure it's just like a perfect line, like straight up. And proximity, wow, I explained GPS wrong. GPS is actually making sure it's outside to have a better connection, so the walls of your house aren't blocking it. Proximity is the distance. Wow, that was dumb of me. Anyways, I'm sure that doesn't matter too much. If you watch this whole video, I'll explain it probably down in the description or the comment section as well on what GPS, altitude, orientation, and proximity mean, just because I obviously messed up what GPS and proximity mean with each other. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more future content like this, and I'll see you guys later in my next video.